Has begun. Buttons are ready to be pressed, and the read is ready to be read, which is spelled the same. English is weird. All right.
Okay, good.
Here we go. It begins in 3, 2, 1. Coming up on TMS, it's 5 a.m. and I smell like bully sticks.
What are you wearing this Halloween?
Bully sticks. Oh. The liver burger trade.
Listen to this weird noise.
So long, and thanks for the pizza.
It's a very Shatner time of year.
Jury duty and more on this episode of A Bill-less TMS.
It's yours?
No,
Your mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
This must be a typo.
The morning stream, 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 the morning stream.
Talent in a can, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the morning stream. This is the morning stream, TMS for short. I'm Scott Johnson with Brian Ibbett, September 25th, 2018. Hi, Brian.
Hi, it's Brian for short also.
Brian for short. No, you
Brian
go like
for short.
Bri or something like that, right?
I hate that.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't hate that. There's really no nicknames that I hate, but my mom hated that. She hated that so much that when she found out that my kindergarten teacher, and what was her name?
Florence B. Hendermont.
Are you really going to try and guess my kindergarten teacher's name? She found out that the teacher was calling me Bri. She went to the school and said, "His name is Brian."
Really? She went and put a stop to that.
She put a stop to that.
Wow.
Exactly.
Not an unexpected turn of events there.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't mind. Bri.
No, Bri's all right. I'll still call you Brian though, if that's okay, if you don't mind.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there's really not a way. It's funny. The reason was she said that she picked the name Brian because you couldn't do like Bryony or any sort of like nicknames like you can with Mikey and Davey and Joey and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
good point. There's no
yeah.
Bri.
Not that there's anything wrong with Mikey, Davey, and Joey.
No, those are all fine names. If you guys all go by those names, we're not here to judge. We're not here to
totally
do that.
Judgy.
So I got a funny thing I found yesterday that I just thought you might like.
Okay.
You enjoyed that Halt and Catch Fire show, right?
I enjoyed it greatly.
The sales executive bald guy that was super annoyed in the beginning season when what's his name came, got the job, and then kind of screwed everything up.
Yeah, that's hold on, I know his name. Because he actually does like Frank Sinatra style covers. What's his name?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
This is going to be even more interesting then.
We've played him on the show.
What, do you remember his name?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Dang it.
I bet I can find it.
Yeah, I mean he was in all the seasons.
His name is Toby Huss.
Toby Huss. That's exactly right. Yes.
Now, what's great about Toby Huss is this additional piece of information. First of all, he's great on that Halt and Catch Fire deal. He's great on there.
Yeah.
But he is also the voice of not just Cotton Hill on King of the Hill, Hank Hill's dad, Cotton Hill.
Yeah. Right.
Hank's wife, you can, that guy.
Yes.
He is also the voice of Khan, Sumba Fupa Susan
really?
Phone. Yeah. So he's that guy. And he's the voice of, I forgot the other one. There's a third thing he's the voice of, and I forgot on the show. But anyway, he's like all up in that King of the Hill stuff, doing all these voices. What a multi-talented dude. He's singing covers,
he really is,
doing voices, being on TV. Well done, Toby Huss.
Yeah, I'm going to give you, let's see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he did a cover of the Dead Kennedys, California Uber Alles, that we played on the show a while back. I'm going to put a copy of it really quick. Oh, you know what? I'll put it in, what happens if I put it in Discord? Does it go faster than...
Probably. We can try it.
Yeah, let's try it. There it is right there.
Yeah, there it is. I can play it right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this election blows. It's like Mr. Pussy Grabber and what's her...
Didn't know you were going to have all this talking at the top of it. That's great.
Oh, yeah, well, he talks about, It just came out. Right.
Here we go.
Superalis, California, Uberalis.
I kind of can hear Cotton Hill as he does it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, anyway.
Yeah, he's got his opinions on the election as well.
Yeah, he doesn't
mince words.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do we need to edit that out?
No. No. Dude, we elected a guy who said it out loud. I think we can just let that stay.
Okay, yeah,
it's fine now. Everybody can say it. All right. Hey, here's a thing. Here's a deal. Everyone's always like, Scott, I so long to hear how it's going with the dog. And got a couple of pieces of news for you. One, her and Rainer are best pals now. They just wrestle and play, and there's no growling or trying to pretend like you got, turf wars or any of that. They're just getting along.
They've
no
worked
problem.
It out.
Yes.
Of course.
Although Rainer does this funny thing. I wish I had a video of this. But if and I'll get to bully sticks in a minute. I've got a bone to pick with bully sticks. If Boomer's got a bully stick sticking out of her mouth, kind of cigar style, Rainer will walk up and very gently reach her neck out, bite onto the end of that bully stick, pull it out of Boomer's mouth, and trot off with it. She's kind of an a-hole.
Right out.
Yeah, kind of an a-hole. Turns out Rainer is. Anyway, but they get along. There's no fighting. There's no arguing. There's no yelping. It's all just wrestle and have fun and then fall asleep because you're tired from it. They both walk well together. Like, that's all going great, guys. Going great.
Daisy and Ruby used to do that together as well. Like, Ruby'd walk around with one of those bones in her mouth, and Daisy would just wait and, figure out the best time and just yoink.
Yep. Yoink it right out. Take it for their own. That's how dogs roll. Well, here's what sucks.
Okay.
Last night, I took both dogs out to pee and do their business when I usually do. We try to do it right before around 9, so they go to bed around 9, the dogs do. Get in their kennels, fall asleep. They both live in little crates at night. They like it in there. They usually go in there themselves. They'll just wander in there when they know it's time, and they'll fall asleep in there even with the door open. So, it's not like we're locking them away. They just like it in there. And usually around 7:30, one of them will start going, and you let them out, and they got to pee real bad or whatever. Not this morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 a.m. I hear like that coming out of the other room, and I'm like, gosh dang it, dude. So I go out there at 5 o'clock. I take the dog out. It's dark. She does her business. I go back in. I'm thinking maybe I'll just put her back in her kennel and I'll get another hour of sleep or something. No, not having it, because now Rainer's all worked up because she's like, well, you can't let her out and not let me out, bro. So I let her out, do her business. Then I give them their freaking breakfast at 5 a.m., 5:30, whatever it was. And then I watched them wrestle for the next half an hour. And then I went and jogged and came home, and here I am doing a show. So thanks, dogs. I guess they're prepping me because I got to get up at 3:30 on Friday morning for our flight.
Wow, for that flight?
Yeah. Well, the flight's at 7, so...
Yeah, but you have to be at the airport a couple hours ahead.
Yeah, so we have to be there at 5, so I'm thinking maybe 4. We could probably do 4. But yeah, just getting used to it now. Yeah, it's going to suck. I'll take a nap later. That sounds great, Jeannie. Oh, it does sound good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep. I watched a couple episodes of Luke Cage, season 2.
Yeah.
And fell asleep finally at 12, woke up again at 4, couldn't get back to sleep, went to the bathroom, came back, watched another couple episodes of Luke Cage.
And here you are now.
And here I am now. Yes, wow. I've got coffee.
Yeah.
Extra shot.
Luke Cage on the mind.
Luke Cage on the mind.
How is that second season? How are we doing there with that?
It's good. There is a great scene in the second episode that's set to music. You remember that scene from Legion, first season of Legion, that was set to Bolero?
Oh, right.
Where all this stuff is going on in different places.
I loved that. It was so cool.
And it's all set to the music of Bolero. There's a scene that's set to this jazz guitar number in the second episode that is really well done. Not quite as good as Bolero and Legion, but this one's still really, really good.
I like when they do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool deal. Well, I'll have to check it out. I thought the first season was okay. I can't say I was chomping at the bit for a season 2, but I'll get in. Why not?
It's Mahershala Ali was one of the best things about season 1, and and I can't remember her name. It was just on the tip of my tongue.
Where did Mahershala Ali go? He's doing that new season of True Detective, right? Is that his next deal or something?
Yes, that's right. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that has me excited again for that show since season 2 is so bad. I'm excited for them to kind of get back to.
Oh, totally. Yeah, Alfred Woodard, great in the first season, great in the second season too.
She's always good.
She really is. Yeah. Actually, looking at the list here, I mean, Rosario Dawson is fantastic. Theo Rossi is that kind of thug. Shades, the one with the sunglasses, or the shades, I guess.
Yeah.
And Mike Coulter just makes a great, brings that character to life for me. I'm not missing the tiara and the bracelets.
No. Yeah.
And the chain for a belt.
Does he wear super yellow shirts in this though? Like a yellow T-shirt?
No, he hasn't yet. He's every once in a while there's like a little fan service, like there's a fight where he does fight with somebody with a chain, and it's kind of like
yeah.
But no, it's you pretty much get all that fan service at the very beginning in that first episode when they give you his origin story.
Yeah.
And he's in that chamber and comes out with the tiara and the
oh my gosh, dude.
The bracelets.
So bad. By the way, Rosario Dawson has become like the connective tissue on all those shows.
She is. Yeah.
She's in all of them, man. She
is, and I'm hoping that at some point she would be the perfect crossover into the MCU films. Just like have her helping somebody out in New York, Tony Stark or something like that. Just so there's that little connective tissue between the Netflix stuff and the MCU films.
Sure. The Netflix stuff began when they did the first Daredevil season. There were references to like Stark Tower, and you'd see it in the background. They talk
about the incident all the time.
Yeah, the New York incident. But then they stopped. Like they all just sort of seem like they're in their own place now. It'd be nice to bring some of that back, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
With the Infinity War situation, you'd think that there would be more.
Oh, speaking of Coulson, they say he's the Coulson in the chat room, the Coulson of the Netflix group. I would agree. Yeah. That Coulson guy, the actor who plays him, what's his name?
Clark Gregg.
Clark Gregg. I just watched a 2-part West Wing with my wife, and he's all up in that. Forgot he was on there. He's in that. I'm telling you, Stephen Tobolowsky showed up yesterday in an episode.
Yeah,
everybody's been on the West Wing. Yeah, like I'm surprised. You and I haven't been on the West Wing. There's so many people.
Look again. I bet we're in a couple episodes.
Yeah, we might be. So much fun watching that again. Anyway, so here's the bully stick problem, though. We had we had a big discussion about the bully sticks and how they're good for dogs because dogs can actually digest this material. And haha, it's a bull penis, ho ho ho, right, whatever. But it's still meat, and it's like jerky, and it's fine, and it's better than the hide stuff because that's just them eating.
Stuff that doesn't digest.
Yeah, like leather. It's like
a lot easier and
skin that won't go down and makes them sick and stuff. So we were all in on that and thought that was great. And it's bully sticks for everyone. Well, here's the problem. I hadn't realized because usually we give it to them outside or in a place where it's a big kind of open room. And yesterday I gave the puppy one in our bedroom, which is relatively closed. Those things freaking stink. Like I mean,
they do. I was gonna say, did they like roll one under the couch and it's like, what is that smell? I can't find the smell.
It was just her eating it. It was just her eating it, and I'm going, what is that? That can't. Did she poo? Like, what is this? It was so bad. It smelled like rotting flesh or something. And
I think bull penis would smell better.
You'd think, yeah, dried bull penis. Nice,
one would think.
Fresh scent, you'd expect. But at the end of the day, here's what we're doing. We're out of them anyway, so we're ordering a kind off of the Amazon there, the big Amazon store there. They're gonna send us, or we purchased the next bag of these are supposed to be scent-free, smell-free bully sticks. I don't know if they've been bleached or if these were hygienic bulls. I don't know what's going on there, but we're gonna find out.
I'm curious. I mean, it feels like the smell would probably be better than whatever chemical or whatever they're doing
to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out. I'll review them right here on the show. They're supposed to be smell-free bully sticks, and it's to the point that I bet a bull would see one and go, "I see nothing here that offends me." That's what a bull would do. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Hey, I got a fun little thing for us.
Let me know how to soak in water and let us know how it smells.
I will. So you and I are going to be in BlizzCon for Halloween.
We are in Anaheim.
Anaheim. And the reason we're going to be there is because of BlizzCon.
Right.
Now, that means...
Did you say we're going to be in BlizzCon for Halloween, and the reason we're going to be there is because of BlizzCon?
Oh, that's right. We're going to be... What did I say? Oh,
We'd
be at BlizzCon for... Yeah, you're right.
BlizzCon, I said Anaheim.
Yeah, when you said Anaheim, it threw me off and made me feel like I said Anaheim, but I didn't. You did. Anyway, so I thought it'd be fun, though, to look at what would be, in the year 2018, the top Halloween costumes for the year.
Okay. Oh, I think I want to guess at one of these, or guess at some of these, because I've decided that if I'm going to do any sort of costume, it needs to be as minimal as possible because I've got to actually travel with it. I'm going to be flying on Halloween itself.
Oh my lord! Like you'd be on the plane in a costume? That's your thinking?
Well, that would be my thinking. So I mean, obviously, it would be something like dude with a funny hat was my costume, something like that. Although the one I came up with was Peter from Deadpool 2. You know, the guy who saw the ad.
Yeah.
Because I could just shave the mustache.
Yeah.
I'd need a wig, but I could wear the goggles.
Yeah.
And the plaid shirt.
I still haven't seen that movie. I only know of that character, but I haven't seen.
What?
I know. I still haven't seen too, dude. Still haven't done it.
What's the matter with you?
I had many things, but that's one of them. All right. Well, we'll see what you do there.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's see.
Here are the top 10 according to Glamour.com. By the way, they have a mention here of the Spice Girls. Apparently, that's a thing that's coming back, and so groups of girls are going as Spice Girls. Now, this may
they're maybe touring again.
Oh, is that true?
They
Well,
might be reuniting for a tour, and they'll be doing it without Victoria.
Yeah, Posh Spice doesn't roll with them anymore.
She can't really sing that well.
No, she was never. She was really just there because she was a really cute one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And now she has a tattooed man to stay with.
Right, yes. Anyway.
So Brian is going as the Spice Girls, all of them. We'll see how that goes.
That's right. I'll be going as Old Spice.
This is mostly for girls, by the way. I should have mentioned that. But I figured,
well, it's
hey.
Glamour Magazine.
Yeah, Glamour Magazine, glamour.com. Number 10, a cow. It says here in 10th place, Pinterest and List deems cow this year's hottest hipster Halloween look. This is according to Doja's Cat's Moo, which is some article. Anyway, so it's more ironic than internet-y, than literal farm animal inspired. I can't read what she's saying there. According to Pinterest, pins for cow makeup and costume inspiration have increased 680% year over year. On List, L-Y-S-T, I've never even heard of this, page views for cow printed material have gone up by 138% in the last month alone. It appears cow costumes are coming, man.
So it's because of this video, this video called Moo by Doja Cat, which I'd never heard of until this article. So I don't know if that just
Let's
means
take a look at it. Who is this person? Do we know her? She says moo moo a lot. She's not wearing a lot.
She wears a cow print.
Yeah, she's dancing. I feel like I missed a viral thing that's dumb.
Yeah, I'm all right not knowing about this.
I am too. I think I'm 100% cool not knowing about it. Nice anime boob backdrop there, lady. That's great. Okay, so, well, I guess she's responsible. Cow costumes are coming. Boom. Frida Kahlo. Kahlo. Frida Kahlo. Sorry, Frida Kahlo. Now, this is the one-eyebrowed lady, right?
Yes.
She's the one that she has the one eyebrow.
Santa Fe artist.
Yeah.
From the 50s, 60s, 50s.
Long time ago. There's a movie called Frida about it, and her
Salma Hayek.
Yeah, and her
which I haven't seen, or else I probably know what.
Yeah.
What year she was.
And her big determining factor is she's got a big one eyebrow just across the forehead. Yeah. That's what you do there. So when people dress up as her, here's my promise: big eyebrow. That's what's going on.
That's all. That's all. That's the. So and there you go. There's another costume you can wear on an airplane.
Yes, this is according to Pinterest. There have been 55% increase in Frida-related costume searches. So people searching for costumes and her. Honestly,
and I thought she was from New Mexico because I saw like two Frida Kahlo galleries in Santa Fe.
I thought she was
from Mexico.
Yeah, some other country. Yeah, I guess Mexico. I never saw Frida. I couldn't get past the Burt Muppet eyebrow. I couldn't do it. Next up, we have the Cosmic Fairy at number 8. says you can put these celestial makeup skills to work on October 31st. Pinterest and List foresee the cosmic trend in beauty and fashion to combine with the classic fairy Halloween costume in 2018. Searches for astro-related terms increased 33% over the last year on Pinterest, while star print apparel has gotten over 10,000 searches a month on List. Now, I will show you an image, Chad, of what they're talking about. This is very, like, walk up to what's-her-name in Yellow Brick Road movie and say, would you like to follow me down the road? Like, it's that kind of fairy. It's like a big, goofy 1920s looking fairy lady.
Right. Yeah. Like Kylie Minogue in Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
Basically.
There you go. Like that.
Yes.
There
Like
you
that
go.
kind of fairy.
I liked her in that. She was great in that. Here's
I
number.
saw some George O'Keeffe galleries in Santa Fe as well. Yay Fiber. I mean, I know the difference between George O'Keeffe and Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
I went to art school.
Yeah, he knows what's
Had a whole
up.
season of, or whole semester of art history, which can't say
A
I enjoyed.
season. My favorite season of college.
I know. Maybe I watch too much television. Maybe this whole binge thing is just getting out of hand with my mind.
Could be. ABBA Dancing Queen outfits. You can dance, you can jive, and you too can be a dynamo this Halloween. Disco look has been trending more broadly. List reports the searches for pattern flares and the platform shoes have gone up 210% since June. But Mamma Mia specifically has been driving a lot of costume inspiration. That sequel, I guess, right? Isn't there a sequel? Mamma Mia 2?
Yeah, it's the new one with Cher. Yeah, here we go again. This is the first one on the list that I actually believe we'd see some of. I'll bet you you don't see any Frida Kahlos walking around. You don't see any cosmic fairies walking around. But I'm sure you're going to see people in 70s, like matching 70s ABBA attire.
Oh, yeah. I think that's guaranteed. Where did you disappeared for some reason? Why? Hold on. Nope,
Your
back.
audio just went janky winky.
Yeah, I did something that made everything go weird.
Are you watching the first Mamma Mia?
No.
Streaming on Netflix right now while you're doing the show?
No. I have no desire to see either Mamma Mia movie. They don't speak to me.
No.
Edna from The Incredibles is apparently a popular choice. Again, they're mostly focused on women here. So I don't think we're going to have a bunch of little boys dressed as Edna. But don't be surprised if you come across many looking like her. 669% increase in searches for Edna mode-inspired fashions. So that's a big deal. Also, a flamingo. People want to be a flamingo.
I think they're just throwing darts at a board now.
Well, yeah, that's what they say. How about this one?
The hottest costume for 2018 is going to be the flamingo.
It is kind of like that. Okay, how about this one? Do you believe this one? A Wakanda female warrior from Black Panther.
Okay, now this I believe.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Now, is it going to be? Is it?
Head and there's
what level of discomfort is it if a white lady dresses up like a Wakanda warrior? That's trouble, right?
That's maybe about 47% on the uncomfortable scale.
Okay. Because if you're chat room, what do you think? What do you guys say?
What percentage?
98%.
98% says third illusion.
Yeah, I think people would be a little uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so this is one of those cases where, like, I have no problem with Nick Fury changing races. They could do it 5 more times.
Sure.
I could care less. It's about how you write your character that matters to me. I don't care about his race. But Wakanda and Black Panther and that entire arc has always been about being black. That's the point of it. And it needs to stay that way, I think. So if someone did that, I'd be a little bit more, it would bother me. But if some black kid dressed up like Captain America, 2 thumbs up. Go for it. It's got nothing to do with Captain America's race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think, I'd get looked at for multiple reasons if I dressed up as Luke Cage, for example.
You should do it.
Oh, Brian's bald. He should be Luke Cage.
No, you should totally do it. Do it.
I'm not going to be Luke Cage.
Oh, man. Brian, yellow t-shirt, tiara, weird boots. Make it happen.
I did Nick Fury a few years ago, but I did the original Jack Kirby. I guess actually it was even predated that. Who was it? It was Steranko.
Oh.
Jim Steranko, Nick Fury.
Did you wear the eye patch and all that?
Had the eye patch and the wig with the white sideburns on it. Or not sideburns, but the little white sides.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love
But I only had the black trench coat, so I had to kind of merge it a little bit with current Nick Fury.
I can see that. Next up, we have a 90s icon in the form of all your friends dressing up like we mentioned as the Spice Girls. That's a big deal. So
Sure.
Tommy Hilfiger clothes and, all that kind of crap. Number 3, a 90s icon of some sort, like, for example, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Or, let's see. What's another one? I'm trying to think of some others that people might want to be. But the 90s are all in again, dude. Have you noticed? They're starting to talk about the 90s.
So bring out your Vanilla Ice outfits, your parachute pants to do the hammer dance.
That whole thing's coming back. Watch out, everyone. 2 Live Crew coming at you. Well, maybe not. And then number 2, they wrote here anything Riverdale.
Yeah, I might call BS on this one too.
It says Pinterest reports saves for Riverdale-related costumes increased 316%. I mean, if you're like 22 and you're at a party, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but what aside from Jughead and the beanie that kind of a little bit sort of looks like the crown he had in the comics, maybe a little bit if you squint, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just angsty millennials, right?
I agree. I completely agree. I don't think there's any costume there.
I guess Josie and the Pussycats, she had ears for hats because that's in the song.
Oh, right. And that was spawned out of the Archie stuff, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
I always forget that. And same with the Sabrina the Teenage Witch deal. She's a thing from that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to cross over because that's is that also CW or is that on a different network?
I actually don't know. What is this
the
on?
Shipka.
Can anyone know what the is there? They're like doing it in the Riverdale.
It's modernized and edgy.
Okay, I mean I haven't checked it out or anything. I have no idea, and no, we're not saying teenagers are millennials. We're not saying that. Okay.
No, Captain Kipper says no crossover, so the new Sabrina show will not be tied into the CW Riververse.
I wonder if she'll be doing it too.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's going to be on Netflix. So the answer is yes.
Oh, all right.
But there won't be any nudity. That would be if it was on HBO.
Right. Well, Showtime maybe Showtime.
Right. Yes.
Skinamax. The number one they say here for the number 1 pick for this year's female Halloween costume, Tonya Harding, specifically from I, Tonya. They talked about how layered the movie was and how good it was. Pinterest searches for Tonya Harding have gone up by 720%. List highlights that skater shirts and bejeweled leotards have consistently trended on the platform in 2018. Look for a lot of Tonya Harding. So the way you do that is she shows up at the door in a full skater outfit, but has like a pipe in one of her hands.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Hey, she didn't do it.
No, it turns out she didn't do it. But.
It is kind of funny, though. People are going to be dressing as Tonya Harding, specifically from I, Tonya. Wouldn't they be, you're dressing like Tonya Harding from the early 90s.
Yeah.
Because...
yeah, no, you're right. It's people got to stop doing that.
Inspired by I, Tonya, but that was an actress lady named Margot performing as Tonya Harding.
Yes.
Wasn't really
Margot Robbie. She's an Australian. That movie's really good. If you guys have not bothered to see I, Tonya, it was one of my favorite movies of last year. Freaking-tastic. And I should have everything about that stuff. I hate that stuff normally. Not interested. Like, this is like reality TV taken to movie level stuff. It's like, come on, dude. Not interested. Complete opposite reaction. And you're right. Winter Soldier guy, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Yeah, Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan, the guy with 2 first names. He's amazing.
He's really good.
And CJ Craig from The West Wing blew my mind in this. She is incredible. She deserved that Oscar. And she should get more. She's amazing in it. Anyway, that's your 10.
All right.
So, Brian, I want to see you on a flight as a Wakandan warrior. Okay.
I'll do it. Yeah, that would probably be the one that would just go super well getting through TSA.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a Wakandan warrior. Do you need me to put my sword and my shield, my spear and my shield on the belt?
Yeah.
Or can I walk through with the...
Yeah. Would it be okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Ninja Steve in the chat wanted to make a quick point. He says it's super annoying when people conflate millennial with kids these days, since the youngest millennials are in their 20s. He makes a good point. It's a little too easy. What we need is a new name for these idiots. So what kind of new name do we have? What do we have for the sub-20s? Like Nick's era, what are they? We call them the Fortniters. We call them the
The Fortniters.
I don't know what to call them.
That's like solitaire.
It is like solitaire. It's like Grandpa Solitaire, Fortnite, in so many ways. All right,
The
Brian, tell me.
Fortniters. I kind of dig that, actually.
Tell me about the Maker Room and how soon are you going to turn it into your own YouTube sensation?
Dude, it's coming together. The filament shelf is done. Again, I'm printing right now, and you'd have no idea because it's all happening over there. But got a table for putting together shipments because right now we were having to kind of clear off kitchen tables to get that done and work there. And I don't know, it's coming together very nicely and quiet and Cat likes it in there.
Yeah. I think
there's no art on the walls. I need art on the walls.
You don't have any art on the walls. Get some art on the walls.
I'm gonna get some art on the walls. That has to that happened after I figure out where everything was gonna go, so that if something had to move, then I'd have a better place for it.
I want to play. Can I play some sounds that I've heard in you're in there? We have a secret recording in there. Do you want to hear what that sounds like?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we had a microphone placed. In fact, you can hear that. It's a little bit of rumbling there. Okay, and we got some kind of electrical sounds. So this is normally, and Brian, he's a very meticulous craftsman. Always making for and it has a clean area, all of that, and and then this happened. All right, well, I don't know what to make of it.
I was wondering what was happening there.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm sure I farted in that room.
I was trying to find a more subtle fart.
Picking up some of those heavy tables.
I needed a more subtle fart that was not quite as loud, like you were right on the mic.
I've been telling everybody.
No, sorry.
Yeah, there's an old fart.
No. No.
Do snakes fart?
No. I mean, yes, but no. Pizza. No, I can't. Look.
You just don't own any subtle farts on your soundboard. I can't find one.
All right, but when you're done, though, you should take pictures and everything. Let people see the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally will.
Put a camera in there or something. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like that.
Yes, I've got a camera on the 3D printer itself, so I can see what it's doing. But that's it.
Well,
I should have a wider view so you can see me in there.
Get with the program,
fixing the damn filament again.
If the chat room would like to know the answer to the question that's currently happening in there, they want to know how many fart clips I have. I can tell you. You want to know? This is how many files I have with the word fart in it. And it could be some have words, some have farts.
Sure.
I have a total of. Hold on a second. We have a grand total of. Why won't it tell me? I thought it would tell me. It's not saying. Okay, I don't know, but I can tell you it's over 200 or so.
Wow,
yeah,
really?
I have a lot of fart sounds.
Jeez.
So many fart sounds. It's really bad. Oh, that would have been better. That one.
A little short one.
Yeah. How about this one?
I'm over 72.
I'm 12.
I do like that it's almost a game. Like, was this a fart sound made with a mouth, or was this a fart sound made with a butt? Like, have a little guessing game. Because I think some of those you just played were absolutely butt farts.
Oh, for sure. Some people, I think, actually record these things and put them on the internet because they're weird. Later in the show, Justin Robert Young will be joining us. Bill is out of town or had an appointment or something, some kind of appointment, so he's not here. But Justin will be here. Perhaps he can help us make sense of all the weirdness now that keeps escalating around Brett Kavanaugh's appointment to the Supreme Court and whether he might win or not. He said some funny stuff on an interview yesterday that I have to ask Justin about. So
yeah,
it's very interesting.
I just want the opportunity to
beep boop beep
plead my innocence and protect my family's integrity.
No one has ever touched my wiener. Right. So we'll get to all that here in a bit, but first, it's the news.
This is your radio newscaster with another exclusive sensational summary of world and local events.
It's the news, brought to you by
Shell's Bubblegum Decor, handcrafted pillows with vinyl designs for gamers, geeks, and the everyday Joe and Jolene. That was in all caps, by the way. Check out her Facebook page, Shell's Bubblegum Decor, where chic, geek, and unique meet. Ships to Canada and the U.S. That's facebook.com/Shell's Bubblegum Decor, and that's Shells, Chelles, as in Michelle's without the meh.
Yeah, like Shell. Like, hey, Shell, what's going on?
Yeah,
it's like a short for
like
Michelle.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like Shell, the video game character.
That's right. Where chic, geek, and unique meet. I wish that was spelled like meat, like the kind you eat, because that would be even cooler, that line.
Chic, we go there to buy your chic, your geek, and your unique meat.
And your unique meat.
Here's Badger.
Unique meat is good. All right, let's dive in here.
Speaking of unique meat.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about this yesterday. Or we didn't forget. We ran out of time. I bumped it. But a man has donated his liver to his father, which is super cool. That's great. Nice thing to do. You got to give away one. It's great. As a result, he is getting Whataburger, which I've never eaten because we don't have them here.
Yeah.
But I hear they're great.
You've never made it to like Texas where they have them?
Never. Well, when I've been in Texas, we just didn't ever go or think about it or whatever. Are they there? Do you guys have them in Colorado?
They're all over. No, none in Colorado. They're in. They've got them in Albuquerque. Let's see, Arkansas, Texas. What?
I screwed up. The chat room's telling. I'm thinking kidneys. You're right. There aren't two livers. I got it.
Oh, I didn't even hear you say that.
I got it.
All right, so yeah, here you go. Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas.
Well, bring them up here.
Your Whataburgers.
Bring them up.
You got Arizona. How far is? Let's see here. Avondale, Arizona. Can you get to Avondale?
Is that near?
Quickly?
Is that near?
Just shoot down the 17 down to.
That's about 8.
Avondale. I'm sorry. Not
about
Avondale.
9 hours probably. It's about 12 to Phoenix. So something like that.
There you go.
It's a little bit of a ways to go for a burger.
Glendale may be closer.
Yeah, Glendale may not be too bad. If it's something you get
not worth it for a Whataburger.
No. Yeah, I'm not driving all that time for that. Put one in Vegas, I'll go there. That'd be fine.
There you go.
Anyway, a man donated his liver to his father. Now wait, hold on. Now this is starting to be weird. You can't. How do you live without your own liver?
You just have to have a what's the device they hook you up to that filters your blood for you?
It's dialysis.
Dialysis. No, that's for kidneys, isn't it?
Is it? There's
a thing that
you can donate a piece of your liver. They take some of your liver.
Donate part of your liver. Okay,
just the tip. All right, so here's the deal. Living donor liver transplant surgeries are the most complex kind performed in the abdomen, according to the university transplant surgeon, Dr. Taranutjit Claire. Taranutjit, is that you'd say?
Taranjit. A man with no first names.
It says, at a ceremony Friday celebrating Hawkins' donation and the recovery of him and his stepfather, Whataburger awarded Hawkins a gift basket of orange and white goodies and a free Whataburger for a year. Hawkins donated the majority of his liver. Well, the majority? Jeez, Louises. Maybe he's just like, I don't drink, eat healthy.
I was going to say, if you're not a drinker, then that's,
You just hope you don't end up with like some other medication down the road because it's the same problem.
Right.
Like you need your liver to process stuff like that. You wouldn't want to take a lot of Tylenol because your liver primarily is the organ that will push acetaminophen through it, and it's not really good for it long term. So I don't know. Like giving part of your liver is pretty hardcore. I could like a kidney. It's like you got another one. Sure, you've just ruined your redundancy, but you got one. You can pee.
Yeah, because it's part of your liver. That's why it's Whataburger.
Yeah.
If it was like a kidney, a whole kidney, that'd be like Red Robin.
Yeah. And if it was his heart, this would just be rude of Whataburger. This would just be them
an insulting thing, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here's some more artery clogging beef. Congratulations.
Right, yeah. I'm glad Budweiser didn't say a man donates part of his liver to father, gets Budweiser for a year.
Is that chat room? Is that true? Sean the Sean says livers can regenerate. Is that true?
Yeah, they regrow.
Are they like those lizards where they cut your head off and it grows back in a day or whatever? It's like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a day, but it generates.
It's crazy. I didn't know that. Well, how does it know when to stop? You know what I mean? Why doesn't it just keep growing till the point you got just like a Doberman-sized liver in your gut?
Yeah, there's probably a really good answer to that. I don't know. I mean, I figure it's like when you cut the leg off a starfish and it regrows a leg, it doesn't like just grow a tree trunk out of there.
No, it doesn't. No, you're right. No, you're right. There we have like a DNA blueprint for stuff, right? Is that the deal?
It gets as big as it needs to support the services that it supports.
Right. Gutter's a tool. That's called cancer. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right. It is. All right. Well, there's that. I love learning together, everybody. They did a ceremony.
We really do. Yeah, exactly.
They donated the majority of his liver. They did say it would regenerate back to its original size. Let's see. Donation was news to the doctor. Let's see. All the way up until he took us back. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so there you go. Full lifetime of not a lifetime. Hopefully, you live more than a year. A year's worth of burgers.
I know. It just gets chintzier and chintzier, right? It's like free Whataburger for a year.
For 1 year. Hopefully
one
only
per week.
Yeah. Only half the size. The rest of the meal costs money. Yeah. There's all sorts of hidden language there.
Maybe his dad will donate part of his stomach back to him. So
Good idea.
Eat all them Whataburgers.
Here's a length of my colon for your trouble.
Exactly.
Anyway. All right, Brian, I want you to hear this. I've not heard this yet. I've saved it for the show because I didn't want to blow it and
great. All right, cool.
Enjoy it together. But they're testing Tesla trucks, and I don't mean like pickup trucks. I mean like big
like passenger trucks. You're talking about like semis and
semis, yeah, like across the country, electric trucks. And we now know what they're going to sound like, and it's kind of nuts, according to this post on Electrek, which covers all electric vehicle stuff like that. This Tesla truck here, chat room, I'll give you a look at it. It looks like a normal truck, but the front's pretty sleek. That's a pretty cool looking front end on this thing, but normal trailer tractor looking thing. Here's what that sounds like when it accelerates. So here you go. Hold on, it's taking forever to load. Why? I figured it would be right away. Okay, this is great. This is the worst thing ever. By the way, its last stop was Colorado, and that's where they recorded this. So congratulations, it's a Colorado.
Yeah, from the article, Brush, Colorado, where my grandmother lives.
Yeah, this won't play. So why won't it play? This just spins because the internet is dumb. Let's try that again. I'm hitting play, and it just sort of hangs there. Oh, well, that's the problem with me not checking it before, is I can't verify it works.
Oh,
son of a. All right, I'm gonna see if there's another connected article.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to guess what the sound is like.
Okay, here we go. Oh, here comes one driving by. Hold on.
Also, how long it takes to.
It's not very loud.
But yeah, this is the guy, dude. What luck.
Okay, he's driving by. So far, it sounds like nothing. Oh, it sounds like a spaceship.
So they're going to unload the trailer.
Okay.
He asked me not to video the charging rig, so I'll respect that.
Okay, here we go. Coming around.
It's gorgeous. The engineers that go with them, they all are truck drivers.
I want to hear the truck, not you talking there, Jasper. Dumbass. All right, well, forget it. I was really excited about this. It's like
let
genuinely.
Down. I'm so let down.
Does it play for you? It's just spinning for me on the original link.
Try.
It's just nothing there. Electrek.
Boy, yeah, I'm getting the spinny half circle.
Yeah, what's the point? Oh my gosh. I saved it. Oh, okay. Somebody's got Pops and Recline has a video on YouTube. Let's see. Well, that's just really quiet. I want to hear it rev. I don't know what to make of that. I need to hear it because they had it just revving in a parking lot. And that's what I want to hear. All right, that's fine.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, there you go. One day, those will be all over the American highways, and they will probably be self-driving at that point. We shall see.
Yes.
Oh, it stopped.
Hauling your UPS stuff across country going...
Yeah, totally. I didn't know this. It says a few days later, truck made it another 500-plus miles to Salt Lake City, stopped in the Tesla facility in Draper. I've seen that before, driven past it. And they got a video of that as well, showing it leaving, but nobody got it revving again. All right, well done, everybody. Good job, Tesla. Hey, I'm going to skip to this one. Check this out. William Shatner. You familiar with his work?
I am familiar.
Okay,
with
great.
William Shatner.
Good. Well,
Nobody helps him.
I think a lot of, you know what it turns out to be? A lot of people help him. That's what I think happens.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I think the idea that nobody helps Shatner is now bullcrap. Here he is again.
Mr. Chekhov, I mean Billy.
Wait, that's not it. There you go.
Iron Man lives again.
Yeah, you're going to get some of that.
Nobody helps him.
You're going to get a whole lot of that for your holiday cheer. Because this year he's releasing an album called Shatner Claus. And it's literally his first Christmas/holiday album. Very first.
They really didn't work hard on coming up with a title, did they?
They really phoned that one in. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Should they come up with let's do a better one. This is so bad. Let's do another one.
Trek the Halls.
Oh my gosh, dude. Already
and
done.
That really is just off the top of my head.
That's done. We're already done. Hold on. I can't think of one as good as that. That's too good. I was going to do a TJ Hooker one, and I can't think of one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, Trek the Halls. That's really good. All right, well, anyway, it's called Shatner Claus. It will feature such artists as himself, of course. I use the word artist lightly.
The artists, yeah.
Iggy Pop, Brad Paisley, Henry Rollins, to name a few.
Yeah. And Henry Rollins is in that. There's the Jingle Bells track that they've already released that has Henry Rollins.
Is it the Shatner track?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was one out. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's if you follow that link.
Is it at the bottom here? Must be because I didn't look
I got a link to pre-order it. I didn't even get a link to get an advance copy like I usually do from labels.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how bummed I am.
Yeah, probably okay.
I didn't get the advance.
Probably okay, I'm thinking. Here, let's just get a taste of it. Let's skip ahead.
Way, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point, though, right?
I know. You know when you're in Vegas in one of the mid to lower tier hotel casinos, you're walking through and they've got that section where there's the souvenir shops that have the birds that fly around in circles on the top, and the plastic display case that has a ball with a raccoon tail that keeps hitting the sides and clack, clack, clack. And then there's a karaoke, where you can have a karaoke recorded onto DVD for you to take home and show the family.
Yep.
That's what that just
That's totally what that is. And Henry Rollins somehow agreed to be a part of it. That's fantastic. Here's the full list, everybody. And by the way, they say it includes rowdy beats and added sound effects of galloping horses that complement Shatner's exaggerated vocals.
Oh my God! Do they really need to explain that?
Good Lord. Here's your track list: Jingle Bells featuring Henry Rollins, Blue Christmas featuring Brad Paisley, Little Drummer Boy featuring Joe Louis Walker, Winter Wonderland featuring Todd Rundgren and Artemis Pyle of Leonard Skinner fame. They had to put that in here to remind everyone that that's where they were from. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas featuring Mel Collins of King Crimson. Run Rudolph Run featuring Elliot Easton from the Cars. O Come Emmanuel from featuring Rick Wakeman from Yes.
God, it's not even like Greg Hawkes or Rick Ocasek or Ocasek, as you're supposed to pronounce it, from the Cars. It's Elliot Easton, who's a great guitarist, but not an identifiable guitarist. It's not like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm like, oh, hey, that sounds like Elliot Easton on that guitar.
Right. It's really weird. Yeah. How about this one? Silver Bells featuring Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull. That's cool. Right? Sitting on a park bench. That'd be cool.
Right. Skating on the thin ice.
This album is terrible.
Shoppers walking with their presents. We can probably guess what that track is going to sound like, right?
Yeah, I think we got it. Also, there's a track in there called One for You, One for Me, and I think that's an original, and it doesn't feature anyone but him, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't recognize that as a holiday standard.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer featuring Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top. One of the Beard guys. And I only know that because the drummer's name is Frank Beard, and he never had a beard, so I love that about him.
He actually has been growing a little bit of scruff on the bottom.
Oh, has he got a beard now?
Lately.
Oh,
yeah,
that's too bad.
It's a bummer. It feels like he's breaking a cardinal rule of rock and roll.
Yeah.
Frank Beard should never grow a beard.
Yeah. Oh, Fred Schneider would be great, Tondergosa.
Oh, yes.
Why aren't they
Schneider
doing
and
that?
Shatner?
Oh.
I would pre-order that album today.
He's checking his list twice. That'd be amazing. Silent Night featuring Iggy Pop. That'll be weird. Not sure how that'll sound. White Christmas with Judy Collins. And finally, Feliz Navidad featuring Danny Bender. Who the hell's that?
Don't know.
I know everyone else, but Danny Bender. Never heard of him.
Danny Bender.
So there you go. Look forward to it now. You can pre-order it wherever you get your music. And no way in hell I'm buying that. But you are, because you're Brian, and you have to.
It is kind of a...
It's required.
Cover requirement. I may not play anything on the show, but I'll buy it and I'll listen to it. And if there's something that's like, wow, this is actually good, or this is so bad, it's not painful and it's good. But that's what I'm expecting. I'm thinking this is like torture Guantanamo Bay prisoners and stuff kind of level of bad.
Yeah, blare it all night. Tell us what you know. Yeah, you're probably right.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Open sleigh.
Over the hills we go. Laughing all the way.
Nobody helps him.
All right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, jury duty and some other stuff. But we got a song to play. It's an indie in the middle, and Brian's got it. What are we doing?
I do. This is fun, and it's boy, has it got a little Irish kind of feel to it. This is Eric Val from an album that came out last year called My Gift, My Curse, and a lot of his music is just straight up rock and roll, like straight ahead, kind of what you'd expect rock and roll, from Williamsport, Pennsylvania.